Hello. The 292nd day of the heroic resistance of the Ukrainian people to a Russian military large-scale invasion continues. The enemy is concentrating its efforts on conducting offensive actions in the Lyman, Bakhmut, Avdiivka, and Zaporizhia directions. In other directions, the enemy is trying to restrain the actions of units of the defense forces of Ukraine. During the day, the occupiers launched 6 rocket attacks, 4 of which hit the civilian infrastructure of the city of Kostiantynivka, Donetsk Oblast, as well as shelled the city of Kherson with multiple rocket launchers. In the Volyn, Polisia, Siversk, and Slobozansky directions, the situation remains without significant changes. No signs of the formation of offensive groups of the enemy have been detected. Certain units of the armed forces of the Republic of Belarus and the Russian Federation continue to be located in the border areas with Ukraine. During the day, the enemy carried out mortar and artillery shelling in the areas of Serodina, Buda, and Ryazan settlements of the Sumy Oblast, as well as Strileka, Staritsa, Ohertseve, Hadish, Volohivka, Okramivka, Chuhunivka, Ambarn, Dvorikna, and Kamianka of the Kharkiv Oblast. In the direction of Kupiansk, the areas of the settlements of Kislivka, Kotlyarivka, Tabaivka, Berestov in Kharkiv Oblast, and Stelmakivka in Luhansk Oblast came under fire. Terny, Yampolivka, and Torsky districts of Donetsk Oblast were hit by fire in the Lyman direction. In the Bakhmut direction, the enemy fired tanks, mortars, barrel and rocket artillery in the areas of almost 20 settlements. In particular, these are Verkno-Kamiansk, Spern, Bilohorivka, Vasil, Soldar, Bakhmutsk, Bakhmut, Chasivyar and Druzhba in Donetsk Oblast, Zalizn, New York, Berdikai, Avdiivka, Opatny, Vadiane, Nevelsk, Krasnohorivka, and Maryanka of the Donetsk Oblast came under fire in the Avdiivka district. In the Novopavlivka direction, the areas of Volodar, Bohoyavlenka, Novokranka, and Prikostivka of the Donetsk Oblast were shelled. In the Zaporizhia direction, the enemy inflicted fire damage on Vermivka in Donetsk Oblast and Zelenpol, Novopil, Novodorivka, Malinivka, Huliapol, Dorozhnyanka, Huliapilsk, Cherivn, Bilohyria, Molotokmachka, and Orakiv in the Zaporizhia Oblast. In the Kherson direction, the enemy shelled settlements in the Kherson region and the city of Kherson with barrel and rocket artillery. There were casualties among the civilian population, and civilian infrastructure was damaged. Russian occupiers continue to loot civil infrastructure objects in the temporarily captured territory of the Kherson region. Thus, as of December 11th of the current year, the equipment of local agricultural enterprises was removed from the settlement of Rubenivka. In Mizvodny and Kornomorsky, which are in Crimea, the Russian occupying power intensified administrative and police and counter-intelligence measures. The enemy continues to suffer losses. There are more than 100 enemy servicemen with injuries of varying degrees of severity in the local hospital of Kremenaya, Luhansk Oblast. With the aim of replenishing the losses in manpower and re-staffing the units of the 1st Army Corps, women are called up for mobilization. 28 women have already been drafted and sent for training by the Kalinin District Military Commissariat of the city of Donetsk. During the current 24 hours, the Air Force of the Defense Forces made 4 strikes on areas where the enemy's personnel, weapons, and military equipment are concentrated. Ukrainian rocket launchers and gunners hit 2 control points and 4 areas of concentration of personnel of the occupiers. I support the armed forces. Together we will win. Glory to Ukraine. Let's keep in touch.